And we are
That's a
live.
bard spell.
Okay.
There's no bard spells.
There are plenty of bard spells.
Bards don't have spells. What are you talking about?
They sing.
Bards don't have spells, they just steal them from other classes.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I mean, copyright infringement and all that. Oh, which
You have to change the
that
spelling on the spell slightly, and you'll be fine.
Okay, that gives me an idea for a future thing.
Oh, jeez.
So, how was your guys' week?
Don't ask.
It's going alright. Put on a bunch of resumes.
Alicorn's here, so she's not drunk.
Or passed
Yeah.
out? Or hungover?
too.
Yep. That too.
Hey, Alexana may just be drunk. We just haven't seen her yet because of, explodey stuff that, Cassius just had from the boss.
Well, Avara did carry my, limp, hungover, passed out body out of the hotel and was battling the Void Dragon Cassius with me in one arm.
Look, sometimes I just explode. It's a thing that happens.
Dude, you're still being replaced as Space Dad. She's now having, Space Bomb.
So yeah, we had an interesting end to last week's stream.
Yeah.
There was a lot of role playing up until probably the last half hour when Cassius decided that now was the time, since his sister was babysitting Luxana, to go and prepare and eat the heart of the Void Dragon. Which caused him to turn into a Void Dragon.
Void Dragon born.
Which then ensued in a somewhat spectacular fight between the group and a Void Dragon.
I was a support.
Due to Elric's quick thinking and a successful hold monster spell, you guys were able to beat on the Void Dragon quite mercilessly until it reverted back into Cassius. But that was not before he destroyed the
Second floor of the hotel that we're staying in.
a part of the second floor of the hotel that you were staying in.
And 4 blocks of the lower ward.
Along with a couple businesses and buildings in the lower wards, and leaving a rather large
Crater.
skid mark that it just kept cratering up as the hold monster spell hit him while he was in midair. And when we left off last week, he had just reformed, his skin now looking like almost shimmering starlight, as it's like a combination of just the blackness of space with the twinkle of some stars. In dead center in his chest is a small star itself.
Space Dad.
Though he is currently unconscious, and there seems to be a small gathering of people slowly coming out of hiding. But before anyone can get too close to the holes, you notice that they all freeze in place. As time itself has stopped moving around you, but you are every one of you still has your has the ability to move and control of your body.
Oh, that's not good.
Luxana,
Yes,
It's
sir.
this time you wake up with your head just throbbing, and you're outside this outside in the middle of the street. You can see that the hotel has been sort of wrecked, and Avara is standing there with you now, cradling you a little bit, as you take notice of Space Dad now in this crater.
Would I actually recognize him as Cassius?
It looks like Cassius. It just looks like, he may have fell through a lush store and into like a couple of like the bath bombs and whatnot.
Nice. He is now a space bomb dad. There we go. All right. Well, noticing Cassius, I'm probably going to be really confused, but my head really hurts, so I'm going to be a little bit slow. So I'm just going to kind of like rub my head and just ask Amara, what did you do to Cassius?
She shakes her head. It's like only what was needed to be done. Your father, or whatever he is to you, decided to consume the heart of another dragon.
Oh, I was hoping he wasn't gonna do that. He's so dumb sometimes.
Sometimes? Oh, you should have seen him when he was smaller.
I'm just gonna kind of chuckle at that. And do I see the pony?
Oh yeah, the pony's there.
Okay, well then at that point, I'm going to just kind of like pat her on the shoulder and ask her to put me down, and I'm gonna go over to the pony.
All right,
hang out with the pony for a little bit.
All right, the pony right now is currently frozen in time as well.
It's okay. I can still.
You can see that for some stroke of fate, all of the debris and everything that fell out from the hotel seems to have landed on either side of the pony, leaving it completely unscathed.
Yes.
But you get maybe about 5 feet from the pony, and you see a short man walk in front of you and just grumbling to himself as he's walking towards the crater.
Okay.
Do we recognize this?
Oh, it's Null. Null is just walking to the crater and he's grumbling to himself like, "Didn't I say not to cause a scene? All of this, Cassius, is a scene." And
Cassius is unconscious.
something else caused the scene.
Feed my cat.
The cat caused the scene.
Aren't cats and their considerable skills?
You couldn't just wait. Oh, let's just eat a heart in the middle of town. What can go wrong? And as he's saying this, he waves his hands, and like everyone is fully healed, including Cassius. Do you have anything to say for yourself?
I think once he kind of gets healed, his eyes are just going to snap open super wide. And he's breathing really heavily. And he tries to speak, but he just kind of stammers a little bit. And he can't really say anything.
He goes, hey, and he starts snapping at you.
What happened?
You happened. You just had to eat that heart.
Did it work?
Well, you're all sparkly, so I guess so, but you caused considerable damage to that hotel and to the surrounding area. As he just points to like all the destruction around you. It's like, you're lucky you have me. I can make it so these people do not believe you are responsible.
Minor damage compared to what would happen if we lose this upcoming fight.
No,
It was necessary.
you can't use that. You ate a heart in the middle of a city.
When Cassius says that, he like Ichirai just goes fucking idiot, and he just storms away. Like he just like
Hold on, Ichirai.
He's like Ichirai's like, I'm done with this shit.
Yeah, but you're not going to be able to go anywhere. So just hold on. I hate for you to walk out of a time vortex and get torn to pieces. I kind of like you.
It's like he's just like he's literally fuming.
He's like, though, maybe we can work this into our benefit. I can definitely put it into their minds that you were a part of this group that took the dragon down. This can actually get you maybe a royal meeting if played right. But I can't keep interfering here. The more I interfere, the more Nick Nevin may notice I'm back. And that puts Meredith in danger. So please, for the love of everything, don't eat any more hearts. Don't fight with one another. Don't summon demons in the middle of town. Don't drink, as he points to Luxana.
Hey,
You're not my dad.
yeah, you're not my dad. Cassius isn't my real dad either, but I'm an adult. I do what I want. And me drinking had nothing to do with all of this. Okay?
Well,
I got a pony, and I am happy, and
Actually, Luxana, it kind of did. If you hadn't had as much as you did, you wouldn't have been in that bed, and Avara wouldn't have been there. And the conversation her and I had wouldn't have happened.
Oh, jeez, typical deflection. It's like, can I need you guys? Is like, can you please do whatever you're gonna do so I can get as far as I can away from his fucking retardedness before I snap again?
don't snap. Save it.
let the rage build inside.
All your petty grudges, all of your negative feelings towards one another, put them behind you until the task at hand is complete. Then you can go back to your petty mortal squabblings all you want. Now, Cassius, do I have your word we're not going to have any more of these situations?
As long as you don't give him a wish, it should be fine.
A situation like this will not happen again.
Because
By my hand,
Because he doesn't have another
deliberate.
void dragon heart.
I
I'd like to
cannot
wish-
promise you that accidents won't happen, but nothing deliberate will happen.
Accidents happen. I can't do anything about that. Alright, children. I'm off. I have a dessert calling my name. Play nice. And don't destroy any more towns. As he just claps his hands, and there's a flashlight, and then everything is resuming. And behind you now, in that crater, is still the body, or not the body, but the skeleton of a void dragon.
Like, right, just basically storms off to the Adventurers Guild, and when he gets there, he's gonna ask if they have accommodations for members, since he is officially a member.
Well, of course, we have the barracks upstairs.
Perfect.
But
It's like,
you were a part of the group that took the dragon down.
yeah, I just need to not be in their face at the moment.
I see. Well, when you are ready, you must report yourself to the city guard. Great feats of heroism like this are rather rewarded.
It's like he just kind of just shrugs his shoulders. He, not in a conceited sort of way, but it's just like this is like just the kind of dumb shit I have to deal with, on a weekly basis. So it's like, I don't really consider it heroism. It's as opposed to custodial duties. It's like just cleaning up after other people's dumb shit. And he just goes, fine. I'm pretty sure someone will come get me when the time is right. And he goes find like a bunk or whatever the accommodations are.
Okay. Yeah, they're just like, they're small. It's like a basic, like a military style, lodging.
Cool. That's what I'm doing.
All right. The rest of you who are standing in smack dab in the middle of the street, what are you doing?
Well, I imagine that the inn that we were staying at is in a bit of a disarray at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go in, grab my stuff from my room, and go search for another upper-class tavern that I can stay at.
One that's less exploded.
Also, seeing as everything's in chaos, I'm gonna, walk by the bar and grab the most expensive bottle of hooch that they have. Sneak it out.
Oh, you're going to sneak it. Okay. I'm going to need, like, a sleight of hand check, sir.
I'm assuming no one's really watching with what's going on.
No, you just walk by, and even with a verbal yoink, nobody even pays attention to you.
As expected. The rabble that drinks here doesn't deserve this anyway.
What time is it?
It's maybe about 1 in the morning.
You know what? 1 in the morning sounds like a good time to do some burglary.
Oh.
I'm gonna detour to wherever's my imp is at the moment. I'm watching over that dude with the rod.
Mm-hmm. So you're going towards that lord's house, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Okay.
I see Elric like leaving off in the distance.
You see him excuse himself and walking off towards the second set of staircases going up to the mid-level.
I want to follow him.
Are you keeping yourself hidden, or are you just out and out just walking behind him?
Just walking behind him.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn around, look at you, and just keep staring up until you leave.
I'll keep staring back. How you doing?
Do you need encouragement to leave me alone?
What you up to?
Going for a stroll. Leave.
What kind of stroll?
None of your business.
All right. I'll just move ahead and wander.
Okay. You're just wandering. You're not going to find another place to stay or anything like that.
Nah, just wandering.
Okay. So Luxana and Cassius, you guys are left alone with Avara as the other three of your companions have just begun to wander off into the city.
So I was asleep for an entire day, more or less, or have
you were up and down, and Avara had been taking care of you. Like,
okay.
For the most part, you were asleep, but when you were awake, she was giving you stuff to help with the migraine of a hangover, and just if you needed to throw up, she held your hair and everything.
Okay. Because I didn't, I fell asleep at some point during last session, so I didn't remember if, like, last night was when I drank or the night before last was when I drank. So I didn't know how much time had passed since I actually, like, went upstairs all like, yay!
It was the following day.
Okay. Alright, cool. I'm just going to kind of sit there with my arms crossed and just look at Cassius for a second and just shake my head and then go back over to the pony.
Trying to remember what I had on me. I don't think I left anything in my hotel room there.
No, you specifically packed everything just in case something were to happen.
Yeah. I don't think I really have anything to say.
Vara's just standing there smirking at you. So did you get everything you want?
I think I'm just going to growl at her and then kind of saunter off.
She shrugs. She's like, well, you'll hear from me when you need to.
And I think I'm specifically gonna go to the place that I followed her to when I had that initial conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I
The
assume that
alleyway?
was because we went into a building there, didn't we?
Mm-mm.
Oh, we didn't.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
You
Well, I'm
went
just gonna
between
go
two
there.
buildings and back into the alleyway, and that's where you found that thrall feasting on a body.
Well, it's kind of out of the way, so that works. I'm just gonna go there.
Okay.
I think after Cassius takes off, I would probably kind of look at Avara and ask her if she wants to have tea.
I would love to.
Lovely.
Though
And
there aren't many places open at the moment, but we could use my private residence.
I have a better idea. And then I'm just gonna kind of take her hand and speak Meredith's name.
Okay. And you two just off to the little pocket tea room that Meredith has set up for you. And you and Avara and Meredith have tea for the remainder of the night.
Ooh, tea! I love tea.
All right, so Elric and Necrath. Are you still following him, Necrath?
Yeah, but I'm gonna kind of like keep my distance.
All right, I'm gonna need stealth checks from you then.
All right. Do. Yeah, I'm horrible at stealth.
He doesn't even have to roll with his passive perception. He just picks you up.
You also have disadvantage because you're wearing heavy armor.
Well, no shit.
So you can hear the clanking of his armor behind you, even like as he's just like leaving more and more distance between you, as you make your way to the like across the courtyard of the second level.
Okay, so I'm not exactly happy about that. So, what can I do here?
Well, there are many things you can do. Hey, Elric, set me on fire.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go quite that drastic yet. Oh, let's see. Rojan, you gave me an ability quite some time ago that I haven't used yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and, as to my demonic powers, turn invisible.
Okay. So Elric like looks back at Necrath and just shakes his head, and as he turns around, you can just see that he's there for one moment, and there's like a ripple in the light, and then he's not there.
Oh darn.
Are you doing anything, or are you just giving up?
I don't even think I can do anything besides being an idiot.
Well, I think that's just normal at this point.
Yeah,
You don't
pretty
actually
much.
put forth an
It is
effort.
normal. It is definitely normal. I think I'm just still gonna wander around.
Okay.
That's all I'm gonna do. Just wander around.
All right.
And before you move on to the next person, I had a thought.
Mm-hmm.
During tea with Mumsy and Auntie Avara, can I discuss with them and try to figure out how the hell to make more everlasting cookies? Because they're two magic-y people.
Give me an Arcana check.
Oh, okay. I can do that. I'm not very good at those, but I can try. Yeah, definitely not good at that.
They tell you that everlasting cookies, or everlasting anything of a food product, is something that isn't in their repertoire of magic.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, it looks like the only way you're going to get a recipe from that is if you run across Raccoon again.
In better
Didn't he give
terms.
her the recipe?
No, he
No.
gave me the recipe for cookies,
Yeah, he gave her a recipe
and it
for
said
cookies.
magic. One of the ingredients was magic,
Yep.
because he's a raccoon.
It's like, just add some magic.
I mean, what can go wrong?
You know, simple. You just reach into the weave and you pour some out.
Cassius, when you walk down to the alleyway where you first met Avara in the city, and it seems that the body has not only been moved, but the alleyway has, for in the most part, been scrubbed clean.
Well, that's good. I'll just look like a bum now instead of a suspicious bum. I'm just gonna hang out in the alleyway. That just probably sit down on the ground, kind of lean up against the wall. Cassius is fairly exhausted at this point.
Okay. So Elric,
Yes.
you make it to the gates of the mansion of the knight.
All right. So does it look, well, guarded or?
No. Your imp sees you and he flies down invisible as well. He's like, this guy is either the greatest warrior in the world, or he is the most pompous of assholes. He has no guards. All he has is a couple butlers and maids.
Well, that's gonna make things easier. Do you detect any magical defenses or?
No, that's the thing. This is just like every one of these mansions around here has some sort of magical defense at least on it. This is just your average run-of-the-mill house. Like, I honestly don't trust it.
Yeah, it's either too good to be true or a blessing in disguise. I'm not too worried about anything he might throw at us, though. Let's see, any of the gates unlocked, or can you unlock them from the inside?
They're unlocked.
I'm just gonna go ahead and walk right into the grounds then.
All right, and you open
Quietly, of course, but
the well-oiled gate. Just opens easily from your just from the slight press of your hand, and you begin to walk across this open grounds into like a small garden where there are a couple peacocks walking around on the fresh cut grass. There's a very gaudy looking statue of the knight in the center of the garden with a couple benches around it. And as the farther you keep going in, you normally would expect some sort of resistance or somebody noticing you. But it's the exact opposite. It's just this calm, uneasy peace.
all right. Imp, do you know where the bedroom he's sleeping in is located?
He points up to one of the upper right hand bedrooms with a light. Last time I checked, he was in that room, reading a book and stuffing his face with what looked like grapes.
Is he still up at this hour?
Yeah. I think he's like so full of himself that he may think he doesn't need sleep.
Maybe he doesn't. This worries me. Well, no matter what happens, this should be interesting.
Or deadly.
Someone, yeah. So I'm gonna go up to the wall of the house, right below the or a bit to the side of where the window would be if it was at ground level.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna use my Vocation Ascendant Step. I essentially cast Levitation on myself.
Okay.
So, and I'll levitate my way up to the window, or to the side of it.
Okay. And it's just like it's just like the imp said. He's sitting there leaning back on a high back chair, and he's got a book in one hand, and off to his right is a small table that has a large goblet of wine and a large bowl of grapes, and he's just sitting there casually flipping through the pages, and every now and then he takes a drink and then like grabs a handful of grapes.
You know what? Let's test this. I'm gonna have my imp fly over to him and, proceed to wiggle his impy butt in the guy's face without actually touching him.
Okay.
Making sure to block the view of the pages if he was visible, but...
And your imp goes over there, and he just hovers right in front of him and begins twerking over the pages. No reaction whatsoever from this, from the knight.
Okay, you know what? Let's just take one quick precaution. I'm going to use another invocation to cast Alter Self on myself.
Okay.
Right. So I'm going to change what I look like into a fairly nondescript human. Brown hair, brown eyes, slightly pockmarked face.
Mm-hmm.
Typical farmer. And then I'm gonna look into the room myself. Do I see anything different about him that my imp might have not noticed, seeing as I have true sight?
No, he looks. You now get a look of him. He looks to be a man maybe in his early 50s. He's got a couple wrinkles on his face, and his skin is a little pale. And he's got like a well-oiled beard and just like this long black hair. On like his fingers are just like these numerous sets of rings. And around his neck, it looks as if it's a almost a crest of helm, but there's a crack down the middle of it, as almost like something at some point something struck it. Though with the description that you were given of him and how he used to be like this famous, well-known knight, he wears no armor whatsoever. He is in just he's in his evening clothes. And it looks like the only thing that he has in regards to weaponry is a longsword that sits across or sits a bit a ways from him, resting against the bricks of an open fireplace.
Well, no time like the present. I quietly levitate myself in through the window, and while he hasn't noticed me yet, I simply say, "Your security is absolutely atrocious."
Why does one need security?
I don't know, so people like me can't get into your house.
Did you ever think that maybe I want people like you in my house?
It did cross my mind, but as far as I can tell, nothing here is out of place.
Did she send you?
I'm not sure who she is, but...
The hag in the black market.
Oh, I talked to her. She pointed me in your direction. Sent would be the wrong word, though.
Oh, good. It's been a while since I've had a decent meal.
Meal? Let me guess. Vampire?
To a point. I'm a little higher on the food chain.
Interesting. So what exactly would you be, then?
Like you said, I am a vampire. But
So,
one in more of a lord position.
So, vampire lord. This should be interesting. I don't particularly want to test myself up against the vampire lord. That being said, I am very interested in obtaining a rod that you keep about your person.
A rod? What's rod?
You know, a rod of the Pact Keeper.
Why would I need such a thing?
I don't know why you need it, but I was told it was sorry, I'm trying to think of the right word here. A memento of yours.
So that is the story she fed you.
So, I'm assuming you don't have one.
As he like shakes his head and he stands up, just slowly walking over to the mantle and grabbing his sword. Unfortunately for you, I do not.
Well, this was an absolute waste of time.
Oh, no, not at all. It's exactly what was supposed to happen.
Yeah, this is...
As he draws the blade, and you can see like these black intricate markings begin to come to life as they clear the scabbard.
Well, guess it's initiative time.
Groudon, I heard blade.
Alright, so initiative time, or...
Yup, initiative.
Yeah, that was not good.
Well, it was nice knowing you, buddy.
I think I'll be fine.
You're fighting a higher vampire. Good luck.
I think I'll be fine.
Oh. He can do that, okay. Well then. Let's get started. So he just like lurches towards you, like bringing us like this black blade down towards your being.
Well, that's a hit. Thankfully not a crit.
Luckily, unless he's got 19 to 20.
Can you give me a let's see, what is it? Can you give me a Constitution saving throw?
Of course.
Okay. So you're only gonna take 8 damage as the blade bites into you, and you hear him hiss as it doesn't seem like it had its intended effect.
And I'm assuming this is slashing damage?
This is slashing damage.
Right.
Ravenslark, dude, thank you for that raid. Welcome on in, raiders. And then for his second thing, he lurches towards you even closer and goes in to give you a little vampire hickey here.
That's not nice. I'm not into dudes. That will not hit.
At least take him on a date first.
All right, so he goes in for the bite, and you actually feel your robe come to life for a moment and like push him away from you.
I look at him and comment, at least buy me dinner first.
Oh, but you are my dinner.
Not quite accurate, I will say. Is he done with his turn?
Yeah. As you say that, he kind of like gives you like a mock bow as he's just standing there.
Let's see. Let's go with oldies but goldies.
Oldies but goldies. Hold Monstar. Okay. Alright, he's going to make that anyway.
Ooh, so he has a legendary.
Legendary resistances.
Ugh, those are so annoying.
Actually,
Well-
aren't vampires just immune to enchantment charm anyway?
They are not.
Ah, they modified that then.
Yep.
That used to be on the template.
Like I'm looking at it in the book, and they are not immune to charm effects or enchantments.
Oh, interesting.
They have
Right,
resistances, but they don't have immunities.
So I think this will be a wonderful time at the end of the
Oh, you know what?
the round.
Alicorn's right. He's undead, so it wouldn't work anyway.
Oh, Are undead still immune to those effects in 5e though?
Yeah, it says this spell, like even on a hold monster, the spell has no effect on undead.
Oh, yep, that would do it. Oh well, that was a wasted spell.
Yeah,
but...
so like he sees it goes off, and he looks down and smirks and just clicks his tongue and.
Well, in any case, I think this is a good time for Beauregard to pop out of the shadows.
Doggo.
So he's gonna pop out of the shadows behind him, and go for a chompy chomp.
Well, he will join in next round because he's entering the fray this round.
Fair enough, but in that case, he comes in stealthed.
Yeah.
Powers activate.
All right. So once again, he just lunges towards you with the blade.
Trips over Beauregard and impales himself.
So he goes to goes to swing at you, not really noticing Beauregard, and he stumbles, like completely whiffing it as Beauregard grabs like the back of like his night robe.
As long as it doesn't tear open, because there's no way I need to see that.
All right, and then a bite maybe. Nope. Oh, you've brought a dog.
You could say that.
How cute.
All right, my turn. Let's go
Yes,
with the
you
true
brought a dog.
oldie but goldie.
So let's see.
Man, how I wish I had advantage right now.
One will hit. So that is going to be... He's going to take 12 hellfire damage.
Yep. I'm gonna make my con save. Alright. And now he has to make his con save, unless he just wants to auto-make it.
Let's see. He's going to take, what, 12? So he's got to make a con save here.
Yep.
Yeah, he's just going to make it.
I just gotta have to wear down that legendary resistance. That's what this fight boils down to.
Do I hear his Hellfire Blast somewhere in the distance?
Nope.
Oh, darn.
Not like they're exactly loud, either.
All right, it's like
Alright, Beauregard's turn. He's gonna, take a bite out of his calves.
Not with that,
Attempt
he
to.
ain't.
God damn it, Beauregard.
All right, the vampire's turn. What's your armor class right now? It's you've got that ring on, right?
Yep, because of that ring, it is at 22.
Okay. Give me one moment here. All right. He smiles. He's like, "Oh, I see you're wearing one of my jewels."
oh, you're
God damn it.
so-
As he whispers something, and then you feel yourself like become a little more vulnerable, as it removes 4 from your armor class.
That's unpleasant. I'm not a happy man.
You have Azarin over here like hyperventilating.
Dude, because you got played so hard, it's not even funny.
What's your armor class now?
It's 18.
18. Okay, so the sword isn't going to hit. And the bite, like, you feel him, like, go for a bite, but the, again, the cloak pushes him off. Elric.
I am very upset right now. I'm going to take that out on you and then your mistress down in the sewers. All right, so my round starts off my favorite spell.
All right, 2 will hit.
All right, so I'm going to roll my con save. Needs to roll his con save.
Yep.
Or Z. So I'm pretty sure 2 hit him this time.
2 did hit him.
Makes that one.
Alright, and then he's going to use another resistance to save it.
So, in any case, I have hit him with an attack, so I'm going to use my new favorite once per long rest ability.
Starting at 14 level, when you hit a creature with an attack, you can use this feature to instantly transport the target through the lower planes. The creature disappears and hurls through a nightmare landscape. At the end of your next turn, the target returns to space previously occupied or the nearest unoccupied space. If the target is not a fiend, it takes 10d10 psychic damage. Okay, so it's kind of like that scene from, what is that movie? It's a Sam Raimi movie. Go to Hell or something like that.
Drag me to hell?
Drag me to hell. When all those hands like come up and like pull the people down through like the fire portal, you just see that happen to him. And then Doggo's standing there looking at you, like his head sort of turned to the side.
I see Doggo follows him and he gets a bite while he's in the nethers.
He can't.
He is a hell dog after all.
You know what? High or low?
Low.
No.
Unfortunate.
Beauregard's kind of confused at what happened. All right, so at the end of your next turn, it returns. So he's currently falling through hell.
All right. My next turn, I'm gonna, no point. I'm gonna take a few steps away. No point in being right next to him. And I'm gonna, because I like having a. Wait, one sec. Oh no, never mind. Let's see. Oh yeah, I think this is good. Let's cast that.
Okay. So you cast 4. How many is it? 4 of you?
Each time, 3. So there's 4 of me with 3 duplicates.
Okay, so 3 more of you appear out. And when that ends, he comes just slamming back down into the room, like with a rather with a face that's like combined with anger and pain
And horror, I would hope.
So go ahead and give me that 10d10 psychic.
Not bad. Could have been better. Could have been worse.
Could have been better, yeah. Could have been worse.
Let me do the math. That's just slightly above average. I'll take it. And it is Beauregard's turn.
Yep.
So, Beauregard will make things roasty toasty.
All right. Dex save for half.
That being said, I'm quite sure he'll make his dex save, so.
And if not, he'll just use another legendary resistance for it.
Yeah,
Does make the
he
dex
does
save,
make
so.
it, so he takes 11.
Yep. Good enough, Beauregard. Good enough.
All right. Oh, so yeah, it's his turn now. I forgot his turn got skipped last time. Now kind of in a feral, looking a little more feral, he just lunges at you again with the blade.
Okay. So that doesn't hit.
And then he goes to try to bite.
That will hit.
That
but
will hit.
Now I've got the illusions up.
Yep.
So roll a d20. Let's see. Nope, that actually hits me.
If an attack hits a duplicate to be destroyed, a duplicate can be destroyed by an attack.
So in any case, I rolled a 5 or lower, so the attack goes to actually me.
Okay. So you are going to take 6 piercing damage.
Ow.
And 9 necrotic. And your hit point maximum is going to be reduced by 9.
Okay. How long does that last?
Long rest.
Right. Where to write that down? I'm just gonna do it on my actual token now instead of my normal health.
Mm-hmm.
All right. My turn, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what? Nah. Hell, oldie but goldie.
Oldie but goldie. So 1 will hit. The 30 will hit.
I'm just not doing well for my rolls there.
No, you are
3,
not.
a 5.
All right, that
To be fair,
Constitution
he's not
save.
doing pretty good either.
Yeah, true. But this is just a fight of fails.
Wait, why did you do? Oh, because you had to roll Constitution against that.
The Hellfire. Yep.
All right, he's going to use Legendary Resistance to stop the Hellfire from spreading.
All right,
And-
confirm it, people. That's 3, right?
That's 3.
Actually, that's your fourth one.
That's 3rd.
Well, the first one didn't count because he is actually immune to hold monster.
yeah.
Oh, okay, that's right. Yeah, okay.
All right, and because of that, he's going to take one of his legendary actions.
And we said
His legendary actions too.
Mm-hmm.
it's a vampire lord, dude. Of course, he has this legendary action.
Ugh.
This ain't no walk in the park.
He you see, like, he tries to backhand you, and it just, like, whiffs out of the way.
I wasn't born yesterday.
So that was your turn. Beauregard.
Beauregard is, well, first of all, let's see if his fire breath is recharged. Nope.
Nope.
In which case, he's going to attempt a chomping maneuver.
Chomping maneuver is not going to work.
Yeah, I don't really expect him to do too much here. It'll take like a 15 or a 16. But,
All right.
every little bit helps.
It's still about 1 and 4, so it's not bad.
Okay, so you see him smile for a moment as he adjusts a ring on his on his finger before he lunges in for another attack with his sword.
That will hit.
That will hit. It's not on here anymore.
Oh, wait. It might not hit.
Well, since he already hit you out of the illusions, don't the illusions go away? Because he's confirmed who you are.
I'm pretty sure they don't. Yeah, the spell ends when all 3 duplicates are destroyed.
Yeah. They're still
Yeah.
there.
Okay,
They're still there. I can still confuse them with them somehow.
gotcha.
You're
Sure.
thinking of displacement. Where
Yeah,
you,
yeah,
you
okay.
get hit, you lose the displacement in 4 rounds.
Right. So in that case, he hits one of my illusions, and I'm down to 2 illusions.
All right, and then he's going in for a bite.
That will hit. I roll another d20. And now I need to check if that hits me or not. Just scrolling up here. 2 duplicates. Nope, that will hit me.
That will hit you.
Damn it, duplicates. Be more useful.
Do the thing. All right, so you're going to take 8 piercing damage. And another 7 necrotic.
All right.
And your hit point maximum is reduced by 7 as well.
Righto.
And then it's Elric's turn.
All right. Maybe we can finally make something happen here.
Nope.
Is with my rolls.
As you just hear, you just can't hit the proverbial broadside of a barn today.
Apparently not. Do you mind if we have a do-over at some point? Clearly it's not my day.
Well, maybe I'll make you one of my servants instead of a meal. But that just depends on how you behave.
You got upgraded to thrall status. That's awesome.
Yeah, making progress in life here, you know. I'll take what I can get.
Doggo.
Doggo will roll a d6 to see he can breathe fire again. No, he cannot. Let's go for a chompy chompy.
Oh,
yeah, chompy
that
chompy.
Chompy's gonna hit. So, 24 damage.
Not bad, not bad.
Oh, let's see. He is next. Man, he hasn't had to. He hasn't. Well, he's used his legendary resistances.
Oh, well, thanks for letting me know they're all gone.
Well, yeah, I said he had 3 of them.
Sure. You never said how many
Oh.
he had.
Oh well.
Most creatures I've read about have 3, but I wasn't
Yeah.
willing to assume with you.
All right, so another sword.
That
see.
would hit.
Let's see if it hits the thing.
Yep. It does hit the thing. I'm down to 1 illusion.
All right, and he doubles back for another sword attack.
All right. Last illusion. He hits the last illusion.
All right, so they just like all the illusions poof out, and you can see the frustration on his face when his blade only collides with both illusions.
All right. Time to bring out the big guns.
Feeble-minded. Okay. Let's see.
Give me an int save.
looking to see if undead are immune to this. They are not.
Man, that was a crap roll.
The damage here doesn't matter.
I know, but oh, he fails it.
Yep.
Try and go faster.
He now has an intelligence and a charisma score of 1.
Okay.
Wow.
The babbling vampire.
Blah, blah. Blah.
I know, right? He's like literally.
Beauregard.
So, how does the vampire react to this?
You kind of see like the intelligence like just fade from his eyes. But he then becomes like you can see that he becomes more like beast than intelligent animal. Or beast intelligent beast instead of an intelligent humanoid.
Yeah, even most beasts have an intelligence above 1. Zach, I actually want to look up what intelligence says for 1.
You're barely functional.
Yeah, it's an animal. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're running off instinct at that point.
All right, Beauregard's gonna roll his d6. Oh, look, he can breathe fire again. Let's do so.
Let's see, we got to do a dex save, which is not something that he sucks at right now.
Nope.
I
still
take that
sucks
back.
at it.
I take that back. All right. His turn.
This has literally become a war of attrition.
Yep. But seeing as how he's not really intelligent at the moment, he kind of just starts lashing out towards you.
You lash out at the fire-breathing doggo?
Nope, he's lashing out towards you.
Unfortunate. That will not hit. That will hit. Is that the sword?
That's the sword. All right, so you're going to take another 14 slashing.
Righto.
And I need you to give me another Constitution save. You're making them.
Well, I did make sure I had high Constitution. I spent a feat giving myself that proficiency bonus to my con.
Well, that's probably a good thing for you. It's
yeah.
probably the one thing that's saving you right now.
And I kind of planned for the Hellfire.
Elric.
You know what? Combos usually, powerful attacks usually come in 1-2s, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
All right.
Let's make that int save.
I don't think he can.
He physically can't make.
He
the
physically
save, yes.
cannot. So he's going to take 41 psychic damage.
Nice.
Oh.
Yeah, because he can't. There's no way he can roll high enough to get the negatives.
So, and I'm going to take a 5-foot step back.
So I found something out about 5-foot steps. They're no longer in 5th edition.
Nope, 5 steps are gone. The
Well,
last edition they were in was 4th.
I take a step back.
You can use movement, but it's not considered the traditional 5-foot step.
It's fine, whatever. I just step aside so I'm not within 5 feet of him. Because, if I'm within 5 feet of him, he can still see me by the spell's description. Not within 5 feet, can't see me.
Okay. As you hear Panic beginning to take seat in his mind from this mental prison. Beauregard.
Beauregard is also going to step back.
Okay. And you hear him like howl in anguish, in just like this like unintelligible babble as he screeches out one moment, and then there's just silence.
Do I see what he's doing?
You can give. Oh yeah, you can see it because
Yeah,
you,
it's that thing around in his
Yeah.
is an illusion. I can see him perfectly clearly.
You see him just go like him form into like this mist and just quickly go up and out the chimney of the fireplace.
Pretty sure he can't. Like he literally cannot move himself through that illusion.
Can he not?
No, and is restrained for the spell's duration.
Oh, well then he can't do that.
I mean, the only way of getting out of this is, if you somehow are no longer restrained or teleporting out of it. You physically can't move through it.
Let's
you
see.
can't make yourself do it.
And it doesn't make it save until. So if it fails its save, it doesn't have another save.
Nope,
All right.
not another save.
Okay, so he's just like blindly swinging at whatever he's seeing in front of him.
Yep. So,
Well, it does say if the target is moved out of the illusion, makes a melee attack through it, or reaches any part of its body through it, it takes 10d10 psychic damage and the spell ends.
yeah, but I would either have to move him through it, or he would have to have more than a 5-foot reach and know what he's attacking.
Mm-hmm.
Seems unlikely to me.
Since he's a medium creature, he doesn't have more than a 5-foot reach.
Yep. And even if he was more than medium, he would be very reluctant to make said attack, if he can even see what he's attacking.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's just fireworks time.
Two hits.
Oh, even a max damage one.
Is it
Alright.
no advantage since he's restrained, or no?
Actually, that's a great question. Would that be advantage, Rojan?
It's not restrainment as in somebody's holding him. It's he can't move from that space.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
but if you're restrained, attacks do have advantage on you, I believe.
In that case, well, he is technically restrained by the spell
Attack
descriptor.
rolls, and it just specifies under the conditions things for 5e that it's just attack rolls. It doesn't say ranged or magic.
Okay.
That's 3 hits.
Yep.
All right, and he might finally be set on fire.
Let's see.
Was it his charisma or his con that went down to 1?
His charisma.
Okay.
You can still make the con saves, just good luck making 3 of them. Oh, look. There, he failed.
Yep.
And the fire begins. Yeah, you can discount Beauregard from the turn order now.
Okay. So Beauregard's just standing there letting you do your thing.
Yep.
All right. Let me see here. Because he is now shrieking up a storm. Like, you don't know what he's going against, but whatever it is scaring the daylights out of him.
No, he's going against me. I know exactly what he's going against. Wait,
That wasn't
my
the save. That was
bad.
something else. Can you give me a perception check?
Perception. Where are you, perception? There you are, perception.
Okay, you hear feet beginning to ascend the stairs outside of the room.
Must be the thralls.
And
Yep.
then I will
Bar-
roll a saving throw for the fire.
Fails.
Yep.
Can I use my previous damage roll
Yeah,
there?
I'll take it.
That's one nice damage roll. All right. My turn.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there's no need to risk myself, so let's just go with normal Eldritch Blasts.
Oh, minimal damage crit.
And both are minimal damage.
All
No,
right, so 2 hits.
don't I still have advantage? 3 hits.
Yes, you're right. All right.
Right. Well, actually, Beauregard here is gonna walk over to the door at my command and lay down in front of it like a giant door knot, a stopper.
Okay. Let's see. His turn. Can't really do much. Let's make that con save.
Unfortunate.
So you now begin to hear on the outside somebody fiddling with keys. As somebody's banging on the door, and you hear, Sire, is everything okay? And all he's responded is,
So I'm gonna attempt to change.
I just picture like Mags's blah blah blah, with like a vampire face instead of a cat.
So seeing as I can alter self at will, will you let me try to play around with my vocal cords and mouth enough to
Alter Self does do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to sound passably like the vampire I was just roasting here.
Okay. You can give me a deception check.
And I guess if we're gonna just do that, I'm gonna also say that I'm gonna call out, just having fun with my food. Be back in 10 minutes to clean up. Come on.
He goes, okay, sire. Sorry for the interruption. We thought something was awry.
Yeah, I'm satisfied. I'm not going to respond to that.
Okay. So Beauregard just looks at you, sitting in front of the door.
You can stay there.
Okay.
And his not on fire, so
Nope.
he literally does nothing. And it's back to my turn. Now, I believe fire was in order.
Look at that crit.
Yep. Now, max damage roll as well.
Yeah. So 18, 33, 38.
It's 50 damage right there.
Damage exactly. Okay, so you see him like burst into like this thing of flames, but instead of like the normal like light show that you get after something dies, you see that the body just falls apart, and then like this cloud just like sinks through the raft or the between the wood of the floor.
So you're saying his soul didn't go to hell?
Nope.
He's got a phylactery.
Well, more like a coffin. All right. Can I roll an Arcana check to see if I know how to permanently slay vampires?
Yes, you can. You know you got to find that coffin.
Do I know what I need to do with it afterwards?
You need to destroy it.
Right. I look at Beauregard and just give him a quick whistle. Fetch.
He looks at you and turns its head. Kind of like, what do you mean fetch? He's kind of like looking around your hands to see if you have anything you're throwing.
Fetch the glowing light that just went through the floor, animal. I mean, he's got a 10 intelligence. He's not an idiot.
Well, you said fetch, and he's like, oh, we're playing?
So I just kind of point to the floor where the mist passed through.
Okay, he borks, and he just goes into, like, shadow form and, like, begins to, like, do his thing.
Alright, I'm gonna assume I can kind of tell where he is, so I'm gonna step out into the corridor and, start looking around for a way downstairs.
Okay. Um, when you walk out, you begin to hear the chimes of a couple of the clocks in the room, or in the vicinity, as you hear somebody call out, change a shift, and you begin to hear lumbering footsteps coming from downstairs.
Um, how am I doing? I've got some spells left, and I doubt anything here will be any more difficult than the Vampire Lord. Just for safety, I'm gonna, try to be a bit sneaky,
Okay.
avoid actually meeting anyone. Do I have? And I have if I ever need to actually hide from someone, I'm perfectly willing to cast Minor Illusion to make it look like I'm standing behind a wall or something like that, or to hide me in the furniture, whatever.
Okay. You can go ahead and give me a stealth check. All right. You begin to creak down into down into the lower like the first floor of this mansion, and you can see a couple rather large gentlemen walking about. They seem almost to be half giant, but all of them seem to have like this like vacant look to their eyes, almost as if like they've been enslaved.
Yeah, they're all thralls. Yeah, I'm just gonna continue exploring, constantly searching for a way down into the catacombs that I
Okay.
imagine exist.
Can you give me a wisdom save? Okay. Go ahead and give me perception. All right, you begin to wander the first floor, mainly checking the around the landing of the stairs, using a bit of like what you assume is common sense that the downstairs to like a basement may be in like the main greeting area, but you don't find anything that would identify this. And you're able to at the moment like dodge around corners and whatnot as like these giants are like walking around, doing their little like guard duty or whatnot.
You know what? Just for safety, I'm gonna go ahead and use my second invisibility for this day.
Mm-hmm.
Make my stealthing a bit easier. And I'm gonna keep looking around for a way downstairs.
Okay. Give me another wisdom. Okay. You feel that something is like triggering inside of your mind. You're almost feeling exhaustion begin to take over your body as you go deeper into this, into the mansion. You can almost hear a lullaby playing.
Can I tell that this is not a natural
This
phenomenon?
oh you know that this is like not a natural thing. This is some sort of defense that's been put on the house to pretty much capture interlopers who may be coming in.
Right. Do I know? Can I tell if there's a way to deactivate it?
You would have to somehow find whatever's making it and break it.
Right. So for now, I'm gonna keep looking for the way down,
Okay.
and I can feel Beauregard somewhere below me, right? Not on the same floor.
Yeah, Beauregard is now digging.
Oh, okay. Well, like, where is he digging?
He's below you, and like you can now like feel that he's like digging through something.
Right. So yeah, I'm gonna keep looking around for the way down.
All right, give me one more perception.
Right, and I just before you say anything here, I'm gonna use another class ability, Dark One's Own Luck. I get a roll a d10 once per day and add it to an ability check or saving throw.
Okay.
So wait, would this isn't an ability. Skill check. Never mind, I can't do that.
Okay.
Unfortunate.
So you find the door anyway.
Works for me.
And when you open it, like, it's just this cold draft like rushes over you. And it's just like feeling like the embrace of death wash over you for just a minute. And as you're peering down into the blackness of like this basement, I need you to give me one more wisdom check.
And this time on that 16, I am going to use my class ability.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to use that and roll a d10. Oh, come on.
And as you're looking down it, you feel something. You just feel like yourself like falling into a bed as you are embraced by slumber.
And I'm immune. I'm a half-elf.
Oh, not with this, you're not.
I'm straight up immune to sleep. I can't fall asleep.
You're out. Like, this is... I mean, you may not be asleep, but you definitely aren't awake.
Okay, can Beauregard feel this happening to me?
You don't feel Beauregard when you failed that.
Well, I'm not talking about can I feel. I'm asking, can Beauregard feel me?
Beauregard can roll perception.
Okay. Come on, Beauregard. God fucking damn
Beauregard's digging a hole.
Yeah, see you guys later. No, I'm kidding, of course. But
So, instead of you falling asleep, it's almost as if you've fallen into like one of your meditative trances. You're just like standing at like the landing of the basement, not really moving.
do I get to make any additional saves?
Well, we'll come back to that once we come back from our first break.
Righto.
So we're going to take a quick break here, guys. We will be back in probably about 5 minutes or so, and we will continue on with this game. All right, and we are back.
I think Fox took a hit.
Oh no, we got 2 Groudons.
It's bad enough with one.
But there's many.
He just
Oh.
sent me a screenshot. His computer went into forced update mode.
Ouch.
Wow.
That is sucky. That's why my computer does updates at like 3 o'clock in the morning. So you can update when you want to.
All right, well, then let's continue on with the break, and we'll get back. We'll be back once HB Fox is done being forced updated.
Sounds good.
Cool.
If this damn thing will actually let me do... There we go. All right. Did we lose Groudon? Why did... Okay.
Cameras
I kid.
shifted because of stupid fucking Windows turning automatic updates back on all the time.
All right, well... I guess I'm adding 2 captures to this, so bear with me, guys. But while we are doing that, let's meet up with everybody later on in the morning, or later in the morning.
Ruh-roh, Raggy. We didn't finish with Elric.
It doesn't matter.
Or let me rephrase that. Is Elric finished?
I don't
hope
know.
not.
So,
Like- If he comes back and he's talking in the monotone fashion, we're just gonna kill him. I'm just saying.
But we don't know that.
I'm pretty sure I'll get a few morals to save against that.
No thralls allowed.
okay, so in the morning, everyone wakes up wherever they decided to sleep. You know, be it the Fighters Guild or another tavern or the back alley of a building.
It's just one of those days.
Or my mansion, you know.
But, Luxana, when you wake up, you have a rather dirty Beauregard standing on top of you. Kind of like digging at your blankets as you're like laying there in your nice comfy mansion bed.
Okay. Well, I'm guessing that he's kind of looking a little upset or worried.
Yeah.
So she's basically just gonna kind of do that thing that people do with dogs. She's gonna scratch him behind the ear and be like, "What's the matter? What's going on?"
As he just whimpers and he starts like nudging you, trying to get you out of bed.
Okay. I'll hop out of bed and get my stuff and gonna follow him wherever he's bringing me.
All right, and like he begins to just take you everywhere that everybody else has been sleeping, and does the exact same thing. He's like, no matter where you guys are sleeping, he just somehow gets to you. What's that? Elric's trapped in a well?
Oh goodness.
Yeah, it's pretty much what this is. It's like and every time he just jumps on like you guys and just starts like pushing on you, trying to like get you out of bed.
In the places where I actually am able to go with him wherever he's going, I'll just kind of like nudge whoever it is and be like,
So
Beauregard's here and there's no Elric. Something is wrong.
I'm trying to fully ascertain how much I do or don't give a fuck that Elric is in charge.
How many fucks you're gonna give this morning?
Exactly. Like Ichirai.
Wow, why
I
is
mean,
this
I'm
thing
not
just so slow.
like Ichirai is like in a state. I mean, he's just like, you know, it's like he's just like, it's like I've calmed my rage, and then the second I do, all hell breaks loose all around him. So he's just like, why did I even bother? You know, I mean, it's just like,
Do I even bother getting up today?
exactly. You know, do I care? You know what? It's like the only reason why I'm even bothering is because I've been told we need all the party members for what we need to do. So that literally is the only reason why I'm even bothering to get out of bed. It's like there's absolutely zero loyalty. It's just basically, he's needed to help save the world, and that is it. If it wasn't for that, it's like, you know, just another servant of evil getting what's coming to him.
Damn. That's harsh.
Dude,
That's rather celestial of you.
dude, the celestial blood is boiling in me. It's like I don't know how to describe it. I mean, if I could shift into a deva, that's how close I am. It's,
Don't worry,
Justice.
Asrin. Elric feels pretty much the same way about Ichirai.
yeah,
So,
it's like
no hard feelings.
it's like it's just like it's like I just like I like the longer the celestial blood is in me, the more it's starting to affect me, and I think Ichirai is slowly losing his humanity and gaining celestial, consciousness. With all the crazy that's been happening with the different characters, it's like he fully understands why he became lawful good.
Okay. So the last person that Beauregard leads you guys to is Cassius, who is asleep in just asleep in the alleyway, like up against a wall.
I pour out a cup of water from my wineskin and throw it in his face. I'm like, "Hey, dragon, get up!"
And I'm just gonna kind of kick his foot and be like, "This is why we have the mansion. You don't have to sleep in the streets, stupid."
I had some thinking to do, it says as he kind of slowly rises from the ground and arches his back and stretches and cracks all the knuckles, that sort of thing.
I'm just gonna kind of start like nudging him and pushing him. We gotta go. Beauregard is here, but Elric isn't. Something bad happened.
Oh, okay, just stop.
Just
shoving
chill.
No, I will not.
He's going to make a note to do up his coat quite tightly, whereas usually he just kind of leaves it open and stuff, but to kind of hide the shimmer beneath his skin, he's gonna do it up.
Okay. So the moment you guys wake Cassius up, Beauregard wastes no time and just borks and begins to pull Luxana by her coat as he's leading her.
All right, I'm gonna start following him.
All right. And you guys walk through the remainder of the second tier of the city where you found Cassius, and you walk up into the now noble district. This dirty hellhound, just caked in mud and dirt, leading Luxana the entire way. And he leads you into the back part of a old property, where a tunnel has been dug. And without wasting any time, he lets go of Luxana's jacket and he barks at you, and he begins to climb back down the tunnel. Luxana's like, "I'm going invisible."
Well, I mean, if something bad is happening, I'm gonna try to be stealthy.
Okay.
All right, so before I go crawling into the tunnel like a retard, I one of my new abilities is hold on, I'll tell you which one it is right now. Is tranquility.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, after a long rest, I basically, like do a quick meditation, and I am affected with the equivalent of sanctuary, DC 18. So basically, I have the equivalent of a sanctuary spell on me right now.
What does Sanctuary do?
Basically, if anything tries to attack me before I attack, so basically like Sanctuary, as long as I'm not the aggressor, the spell is intact. If anything tries to attack me, it must make a DC 18 Wisdom save. If it fails, it has to pick a different target.
Gotcha. It's a handy little spell to have.
Hell yeah, baby!
Okay. So who's going down first?
I'll do it.
Well, I think Beauregard would probably be first, wouldn't he? And
Well,
then
yeah,
Luxana.
Beauregard already went down.
And so did I. Like, I popped invisibility and I'm right on Beauregard's butt.
Okay.
10 second.
You guys get down into the basement here. Or into like this small, not small, but this large basement exiting this small hole. And you just feel like this uncomfortable, unnatural cold just wash over you.
Feels like Avara's been here.
And you could tell that this is not a well-kept basement. It's very damp. It's very dingy. A couple of lanterns are placed along the way here and there, but it's still rather dark. Down a ways, you can see a large gathering of light, and two voices in conversation, but you are too far to make out what they are saying.
I want to stealth.
Okay. You can give me that stealth check if you want. Okay. That stealth will work. Who is taking the lead on this? And what are you doing?
I am probably just going to keep following Beauregard.
Okay. And Beauregard begins to trot down the, not really trot, but run down the hallway, or the hall towards the gathering of light where the voices are at.
Okay, I'm going with him.
All right. Luxana?
Mm-hmm.
Can you give me a dexterity saving throw?
Sure.
All right, so you begin to run down this hallway, and you feel your foot sink a little bit as you hit a pressure plate. And just barely enough, you're able to dodge against one wall as like this claw comes out of one side of the wall, and it makes like a closing motion, and you can see it pull back into the wall where there are like these small rows of razors that it pulls the claw through.
Okay, I think with that, I'm going to use my message to pretty much tell Cassius that the hallway is trapped and to be careful, and then I'm going to press forward.
Okay. What are the rest of you doing?
After receiving that message, I'm going to kind of focus on... Wait, no, Luxana's invisible, isn't she?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, shit. But I guess I'm just going to be very careful pressing forward then.
Yeah, Easter is gonna keep stealthing forward.
All right. Let's see here. Luxana,
Me?
you So 23 hit you?
Yep.
Okay. Oh. I am so I am so sorry.
Oh God.
Okay, so you guys really don't see Luxana for most of the way until all of a sudden, Luxana, you come to a sudden stop as you feel something jammed into your stomach. And you guys begin to see Luxana forming out of the invisibility. But along with her is this, like, weird insectoid-looking creature. Like, looking at her, like, looking at her dead in the eyes as its stinger is jammed into her stomach.
Stinger?
Stinger.
Like a giant wasp or a bug of some kind?
It looks like this. If you guys take a look at the stream.
And they can see me while I'm invisible.
Yep.
Those suck balls.
Lovely.
And along with that one, you see two others come out of invisibility behind it. Luxana.
Mm-hmm.
You are going to take
Too much damage.
15 damage, 15 piercing, and I need you to give me a charisma saving throw.
Charisma?
A charisma. Oh. You do not make it. It's a DC 15. Your fate is corrupted.
My fate is
A creature with corrupted fate has disadvantages on charisma checks and charisma saving throws.
But charisma's like my shit.
And it's immune to divination spells and to effects that sense emotions or read thoughts. The target's fate can be restored by dispel evil and good spell or comparable magic. And now I need initiative from everyone.
I hope I go first because I am not happy.
I was hoping for a better roll.
You said dispel evil and good?
Dispel evil and good.
Gotcha. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty high level spell.
Wait.
Actually, would Greater Restoration count?
I would have to look it up.
Actually, no, because it's a curse.
Yeah, you're cursed is pretty much what it is.
It's a curse. So remove curse.
There's the information. Greater Restoration does remove curses. One
I
curse.
was about to say.
Oh, it does. There we go. Greater Restoration.
Let's see. Yeah. So, oh, we got one starting off. Holy crap, are you kidding me?
Uh-oh.
What?
Okay, I'm sorry, Luxana.
Is it too late to leave?
Oh crap! Did we just lose Luxana?
So, 2 claw attacks, 2 stinger attacks.
Ow!
The 16 and the 15 will not hit.
Alright, so you get 1 claw, 1 stinger.
Yep.
Well, her fate's already corrupted, so it can't be corrupted again. So that's a good thing, right?
Starting to wish I still had the slow spell.
Oh, that is awesome. Alright, Luxana,
I'll take things you never want to hear your DM say.
you're going to take 14 slashing damage,
Okay.
and then another 12 piercing.
Okie dokie. Well, that puts me at not very good health.
Luxana,
Oh,
it's
no,
your turn.
Wait, just a second. My token didn't update with my current health, so let me remath for a second. With my new health from the stuff. Okay, so I took 15 and then 14 and 12. Okay, alright. Because I was like, I know I am not at 27 health. Alright, so my turn?
Mm-hmm.
Fun times. Well, I'm going to use one of my new spells that I have. Because I'm probably not very happy. And, do that.
Okay. Can you do me a favor?
What's that?
Can you give me a charisma saving throw?
Sure. Which I have disadvantage on now.
Okay. So
I
it's
think
got to
you're
make
fine.
it's got to make a dexterity save.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see.
Did you just lexify Lexana?
I didn't Luxify Luxana.
My spells, some of them are condensed and some of them are not. And I can't cast anything. The ones that I do want. So I have no idea what's going on.
Did you add them?
I did add them. They're there.
At the very top of your on your spell tab, there's the things where you can check spells must have that has like prepared ritual, any reaction, etc. Have you clicked any of those by accident? The only ones that should be lit up are any, and then concentration, V, S, and M.
We're good. We're good.
So
The funny
Oh.
thing is, I know we've had this exact same issue with you before.
We
I know.
have had this issue, which is why I remembered the solution.
Thank you.
okay.
So it fails to save and takes 81
Yep.
points of force damage. And if it's reduced to 0 HP, it disintegrates.
It's not reduced to 0 HP, but it is definitely not having a good day.
Good. I'm happy it's not having a good day. Shit, Lord. Anywho, that's it for me. Or actually, on bonus action, I'd probably toss a Bardic Inspiration to Cassius if I could, because he's got to save me, because I'm impaled. I've been impaled. I feel like Olaf in Frozen, where he's just like, I've been impaled. And this is my life now.
This is your life now. So, Luxana.
Leave me alone!
Beauregard is up there in the front too. I'm just saying.
Beauregard is up in the front, so if I can get a...
Yeah, I want to know how he wasn't impaled before me.
They don't want Beauregard.
He's shorter than you are. It went over him and hit you.
Doesn't look as tasty.
Pretty much.
It's all covered in mud and gunk and grime. You know.
So
You smell of
yes.
cookies and
you
booze. of course.
see this one like dip back into the shadows and like just turn invisible. Ichirai.
Alrighty, 11 is one of those monster thingies, right?
Yes.
All right. Does it see me because I'm stealthed?
Yes, it will see you.
So it beats my 20.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfucker. All right. Alrighty. Let's see. What about? Do they all beat my 20? Do any
They
of them-
all beat your 20.
Jeez. Like, is that like if they get to use their passive for that? I'm just saying, sir. My passive is pretty high as well
Yeah.
for future reference.
They have an ability for it.
Yeah, jerkwads. Alrighty then. So then what I'm going to do is the one that attacked Luxana. I'm going to. She's within 50 feet of me, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So I'm going to monk move next to her and attack the one that attacked her.
Okay.
So don't get my surprise, but I do get a sneak attack, so that's good if I hit it.
You will hit it.
Ooh, cool. Alrighty.
Oh wait, no, you will not. I am sorry.
Darn.
Find a way to have advantage. Find a way to have advantage.
That's why I was sneaking. Damn it! It's like that my fault? They have like innate. Oh, I see everything. Fucking bug monster bullshit. I know what it is too. It's those stupid freaking faceted eyeballs. So I'm gonna attack again.
That'll hit.
Alrighty, sneak attack. And this guy right here. Alrighty, is it still up?
Yup.
Alrighty, jeez, even after 81 points of damage. All right,
Yup.
so I'm gonna burn a point of key and do flurry of blows. So
That'll hit.
okay, and one more.
That will not. All right. So is that everything for you?
Yep.
All right. Seeing as how you have joined the fight, the other one goes to smack you around a bit. So we've got 2 claws.
Miss. Miss.
And then 2 stingers.
Miss. Just hit.
All right. I need a charisma saving throw from you. Oh. You're going to be corrupted as well. And you're going to take 9 piercing. So you now have disadvantage on charisma checks and charisma saving throws.
It's okay. I never take those anyway.
Okay. Cassius.
So how is everything positioned right now? Are like Luxana and Ichirai side by side, and then those 2 things kind of like in front of them side by side?
Pretty much.
Okay. Would I be able to aim my face in between Luxana and Ichirai to do a cone to hit the 2 things in front of them?
So are you like coming up behind them and like putting your hands over your shoulders and like your chin on in between them and just like breath weaponing?
That's kind of what I'm picturing here.
Yeah, you could do that.
Okay. Now let's see if I entered all this information you gave me properly. Yep, I did.
All right, so they both need to make a Dex
DC
saving
18
throw.
dex save. That guy makes it, and that guy does not.
Okay.
So first one takes half, other one takes full, and as a bonus action, I am going to use my... Oh, geez, what level should we do this at? Let's do it at that level. Use my healing spirit, and like last time, it's going to be like the form of a little dragonette that sits on my shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe, since it appeared on that turn, anyone that is within 5 feet of it heals 22.
Okay.
So I think Ichirai and
Yep.
Luxana were both damaged there, so they'll heal. But since I'm stepping back after that, they won't be in its aura on the next turn, so they won't receive healing on the next turn.
Gotcha. Your breath weapon ends up killing one of the creatures, and you can see that instead of like burning like down to a pile of ash, they kind of like the body just begins to slowly deteriorate and almost becomes stardust as it flies off like towards the back of the room.
Was that the one that I was impaled on?
Yep.
Okay. I am no longer impaled.
No, Krath.
Hey, I'm going to cast... If I can find it. End swing.
Okay.
Add it to the second one.
Okay, well, the first one's going to hit as well.
Okay.
So it's going to be 18. All right.
And wisdom saving throw, unless it's immune to fear.
It is immune to fear.
Okay.
Luxana.
My turn already.
Mm-hmm.
So, quick question. I can cast the same spell if I cast it at a higher level, right? Or is that incorrect?
You can cast it at the same level as long as you have a spell slot for it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You can never cast a spell lower than its spell slot. You can always cast it higher than its spell slot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, I don't have another 6th level thing, unfortunately, but I was just curious. But I don't have much else I'm gonna do, and I'm probably really mad, so... Level 7, here we go.
Can I get a charisma saving throw from you?
Yes, I guess you can. So rude.
19. All right, so it's gonna get hit. It's got to make that dex save. It won't. It's going to take 80 damage, and it's going to turn to a pile of ash.
Holy shit. Oh, man.
Right.
Yeah, that disintegrate spell is serious business.
Yeah, Disintegrate's a great spell.
I saw it and I was like, I need to have this. I have no heavy hitting spells, and the way that shit's been going, Luxana's gonna need something.
And the first thing I said to her was one step closer to becoming like Avara, because Avara has that spell as well.
Auntie Avara would be so proud.
You just like have a sense somewhere she's giving you a thumbs up. She's like beaming with pride that you just used disintegration.
She's like, that's my girl.
All right, and like the moment like that that bug just like disintegrates, Beauregard peeks around the corner and just gives a and continues on.
Where's the third bug?
You don't know.
I grab 2 handfuls of sand and I throw them in front of us.
All right, you just pocket sand the air.
Yep. Alrighty, so it didn't hit him. So I tell everyone we need to be on our guard because one of those other bugs is still somewhere near us. And
You're muted, Alicorn.
Sorry. I'm just gonna like poke my stomach where I was impaled and just be like, I'm not going first anymore.
She learned a lesson today.
Actually, I will charge forward, going pretty quickly because I'm still maintaining concentration on my healing spirit, but it only lasts for a minute. So if there's more stuff up there, I want to encounter them before that timer runs out.
Okay.
Actually, since Ichiro was fighting next to Luxana, she needs to make a perception check for me.
Perception check for you?
Yep.
Okay.
What's casual notice, Rojan? What's the DC for casual notice?
Just casual notice?
I guess.
That would just be a 10. If it's not like something that's been like out of sight or hard to see, it's just a straight up 10.
Yeah, I don't wear like a lot of exterior clothing, so it wouldn't be hard to see. The little charm bracelet thingy you gave me is actually sewn into one of my armbands. I don't wear it on my wrist. I had it sewn onto an armband, and it's that, and there's a silver ring with it as well.
Oh, so happy. We'll talk about
Uh,
And she just gonna kind of like get all teary eyed and smile and be like, okay, and then just keep going, trying to follow behind Cassius, but still trying to be a little bit more careful because storming the castle didn't work out so well for her.
Well, don't
Okay.
worry. If there's a trap, I'll find it because I'm just like sprinting down this hallway behind.
Oh, look, punji sticks.
If Cassius did rush by us, would we get another bout of healing from
Yeah,
the
I'll say that. I'll say you'll get another bout from another bout of the healing.
I will roll that healing again in that case. I do that at level 6. So you will heal 24.
Awesome.
So you get to the you get near the end, and as you're running forward, Cassius, you begin to hear conversation. The conversation pick up between two people, and you recognize one voice as Avara.
God damn it.
And the other one you haven't heard before, but you hear it saying, "I am quite pleased with what you brought me. This will be he will make a grand experiment for our Lord."
Just to check, is this the vampire talking?
No,
Okay.
it's somebody else.
So is this like happening in a room that I'm headed to, or did I just enter a room?
It's the room that has the light. But you've gotten close enough to where you can hear it, and you can tell that the voice is another woman's, but it's like every time she echoes, another 3 voices, or every time she speaks, another 3 voices are speaking with her.
I think I'm probably gonna pick up my pace at that.
Right. And you hear Avara give a soft chuckle, and she's like, "I told you, he's influenced by power. You just had to set the bait, and you would have your experiment for our Lord. Now, please, I will not keep you any longer. Have your fun and do your work. Our master looks forward to your finished product." And like as soon as she says finished product, Cassius, you reach the door.
So since I could hear the talking, I assume the door is open.
It's creaked open.
I'm probably gonna just like burst right through the door.
All right. You just come crashing through the door, which causes this like strange looking hooded figure to like turn around and like almost hiss at you. As you can see that laying strapped to a table, so not really moving, with just like without any clothing from like the waist up, you see Cassius laying on this table. Not Cassius, but Elric.
I was gonna say I thought I was Cassius.
You see yourself.
I wouldn't be surprised, honestly.
And you also catch sight of Avara. As she turns around, she gives you a wink before vanishing into a puff of owl feathers.
Does it look like, actually, I don't think we've seen Elric without something covering him from the waist up.
Not
before.
recently. So, Elric, go ahead and describe what you look like now.
What was the description that you gave me? I need to see if I wrote it down somewhere.
So, it kind of looks like Elric, but his skin has taken on more of like a leathery pink looking color. And his features are like a little more demonic than normal. Like you can see that his eyes are just like not overflowing with like hellish corruption, but they're definitely darker.
Does he still have enough of his original features that I recognize it
Oh
as
yeah,
him?
you can recognize it as him.
I think I'm just gonna stay put, looking at the hooded figure, waiting for them to make a move or say something or anything of that sort. Unfortunately, I think that means my healing spirit is probably gone now, but that's okay.
So it brings me more. I knew leaving that mutt to wander the basements was a good idea. I may have to give it a treat.
What have you done to Elric?
Me? Nothing yet. But I plan to make him into a more suitable image for my master.
Is this at his request?
It is
Or-
a gift.
Let me hear him say that with his own voice, and you'll be free to do as you please.
Oh, no, no. He's not giving himself as a gift. I am giving him as a gift.
So against his will, then.
If you want to call it that, as she, like, trails, like you expect to see a finger, but it's almost like a hooked tentacle down, like, his chest.
Oh, God.
He failed to resist my lady's song.
Still call bullshit on that. I'm immune to sleep.
Yeah, you're not asleep right now. It's more of like you are in a perpetual meditative state.
So is he, like, held down on this table with leather straps, or?
Yeah, he's restrained by leather straps around the wrist and around his ankles.
Okay. I apologize if this botches, Elric. I'm just gonna shoot a bit of flame at one of the straps around his wrist to try and burn it away.
Okay, so like you burn one of the strips away, and the hooded figure lets out a hiss as it leaps towards you, the cloak flying away, and you just see that it's like just this tangled mass of tentacles with like this pulsing green light in the center.
Oh, gross.
Can I get initiative?
Wait, so
I mean, if you want.
we're being attacked by a Tangela?
Yeah.
A shiny Tangela.
Yeah, you're being attacked by a shiny Tangela.
Oh, come on.
And I'm guessing it's assumed that we've all pretty much.
Yeah, you made it. You all made it in there during the conversation.
Okay.
Like you make it in as soon as it like jumps at Cassius.
Oh hell no! You don't touch my space dad.
Space Dad in color.
Only in black and white.
Let's see. I need more bookmarks. They're all packed away.
Just use sticky notes.
I mean, I could. Or can I get initiative from you too?
Okie dokie.
All right. Yep, I was going to say and doggo. Okay, so this thing leaps towards Cassius. Ooh.
I don't like hearing the DM say, "Ooh," when a bunch of tentacles are leaping at me.
That's definitely what she said.
All right, and it's gonna whip at you with these tentacles.
That second one will hit. And Jesus Christ.
Holy crap!
Yup. So you're gonna get hit 3 times.
I sure am.
So for the first part of the hit, you are going to take 2 slashing damage. And 8 necrotic. For the second, you are going to take 10 slashing and 6 necrotic. And then for the third, you're going to take 10, 8, and then, what's that? It's a D8. Another 3. And 17.
Okay, so on that first one, when the necrotic damage triggers, I am going to use absorb elements. So all the necrotic damage I take is going to be halved.
Okay.
But I'm still taking a boatload of damage here.
All right, while we're doing that, or can I get a wisdom save?
Of course. Also, how long have I been down here?
Probably about 12 hours.
So seeing as I've been in a forced meditative state, would that count as an extended rest?
It would not.
Unfortunate. And
All right.
assume, yeah, well, that's actually going to be even lower because, you know, they probably took off all my equipment.
Well, you would still have a 14, right?
No. I would have a 10.
Okay. Luxana,
Yes.
can I get a constitution or a charisma saving throw from you, please? Can I have your character sheet, please?
I mean, I guess.
Luxana. There you are.
Just leave me alone.
If it makes you feel any better, it's not going to affect you.
What?
Ooh, I took a total of 50 damage there. Jesus.
What do you mean it's not going to affect me?
It's not going to affect you.
It'll affect someone else.
As you feel something creep into your mind, as let's see, what can you do?
So basically, they're going to puppet master my ass and make me cast shit on the party members. Good, that's what I figured. That's the only reason you'd be looking at my spells.
You can only. You just hear, he's not your father. He's nothing to you. Yo, Cassius.
Hey! Does that still count if I've already expended my? Oh no, you cast it at level 8, you asshole! I hate you.
Oh, damn, Sean, even with all those ones, you're still getting wrecked.
I hate you.
Do you hate me?
I do. Because if he's reduced to 0, he's now a pile of ash.
And we'll be a pile of ash right behind him as he thermonuclear detonates.
Yep.
Fucking Rojan
So-
damn TPK tactics.
Make that deck save, Cassius.
Give me a second.
Oh man, fuck.
As like Luxana can see herself doing this. But it's like somebody's just guiding her finger as she points at Cassius and just lets out a disintegration beam.
I just
mean-
want to point out, in the previous fight, she did give him Bardic Inspiration, and he never used it. I don't know how long that lasts, but it might be relevant.
10 minutes.
Well, that in like
Yeah, if it's 10 minutes, it's only been about 2 minutes since I got it.
Yeah, you still have it. You can still use the Bardic Inspiration.
Okay, well, I'm gonna be using that as well as the charge in my Ring of Advantage.
Okay.
Because my is garbage.
Okay.
Well, first roll the Ring of Advantage, and then see if you need to use the Bardic Inspiration.
True. Okay.
Yeah,
so
use it.
Yeah, you need
And
You need that inspiration.
your die is what, a D12 now?
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
Just need 4.
Oh, damn.
Just need 4. That's actually.
Because she's 15, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey!
Oh. All right, so you
Just
take
got it.
half that.
54 damage.
54 force damage into the back.
I do have a question though. If he was disintegrated, could I use Revivify?
No,
no.
If I was
Okay.
disintegrated,
You're
we'd all
destroyed.
now.
Mm,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's something a bit special to what happens to Cassius if he dies.
Not to mention, the only way to resurrect someone who died from a disintegrate is
Is
to true resurrect or a wish.
Yep.
And we all know not to mess with wishes, so...
Hey, Ichirai,
yeah.
what are you doing?
Making a charisma saving throw.
Do I need to make charisma saving throws for all of my actions now?
I'm gonna need you to give me one.
ooh.
So how many attacks do you get?
You many?
You figure it out, and I'm not telling you.
Yeah, that's right. You make him work for it.
Well, I could just give him 7 attacks if I want.
It's like earn that shit. At most, I can get. At most, I can get 4.
Okay. So
But I have to burn. Just let me do it. What am I doing?
you're going to do your little sword / stunning strike combo on a certain Cambion.
Oh come on! Lay
I
off me!
I kind of really don't have any objection to that. You could have just said, "Hey, Ichirai, attack the Cambion," and I'd been like, "All right." It's like you didn't have to make me roll die for that one. It's kind of on my to-do list.
Ugh. Great. Lay off me, son.
Oh, hey, it's a 1. Hey, so since I'm the bad guy, do I hit the Tangela?
You do not hit the Tangela because you are not near the Tangela. The Tangela is not doing this. You're just going to stumble from it.
Fine, whatever. I thought our fate was corrupted, not our minds.
Nope.
And I guess I'm gonna burn a point of key because I'm being told to do stupid things. Yeah, whatever. Now, is this mind affecting? Is this a charm?
This is not a charm. This is not a charm.
Really? That's bullshit, sir. I call shenanigans.
It feels like
Making
we're being
half-elves
charmed to do shit.
sleep,
Yeah, because it
know?
feels like I'm being charmed.
This
into
is not.
doing
This is
something
not a charm.
Yeah, it's not a charm. I see what the excuse is.
Nope. Yes.
All right.
6 radiant, 3, 9. Okay.
Cassius.
I hate that you have like elemental damage.
Let's see.
Actually, no, that's electricity. So I actually.
Okay.
I
so
don't think you have resistance to electricity.
I do lightning.
Yep.
So that
I don't think I should be here anymore. So I'm going to go ahead and hidden paths 60 feet back in the direction we came from.
Okay, so you're like back in the hallway.
Yes. And while I am there, I am going to use heal on myself.
Holy
Damn.
shit.
Okay.
And that's
Nakrat,
all I can do.
Yes.
what are you doing?
Are you making me do anything?
Nope.
Or I can. Okay,
you can
thank
do it on your own.
I can do it on my own. Sweet. I'm just going to like give an evil glance at Ichirabe, like asshole, and then I'm just going to do my thing. To the creature, please just let me know right now. And then swing.
To the tentacle.
Tentacles, yeah. Yeah.
Gonna be one hit, but they are immune to fear.
All right. I will add it to. I guess it's the second one, right?
Yep, that's the one it hits.
Okay, so add that 9 radiant damage.
Yeah,
every-
radiant.
Everything is immune to fear. Fuck this shit. This is why my class sucks.
Doggo.
Doggo is gonna attempt to remove some of my restraints / wake me up.
Wake me up.
All right.
Go.
So on your turn, I will give you a advantage on the wisdom save.
All right.
All right. It's not really liking you guys right now.
What? I'm helping.
Oh, I know you're
disagree.
helping. I know you're helping. So, Nakrath, you can go ahead and make an attack of opportunity.
On.
The tentacle.
Oh, okay. In that case, Babuski.
Nice. As it seems to settle down in the middle of you guys. And
I don't
lets
like
off
that.
this burst of this, like, blackish green necrotic energy on all of you. Save for Cassius, because he decided to GTFO out of the room.
Can you blame me?
Beauregard or Doggo and Elric are not affected. But everyone else, I need you to give me Constitution saving throws.
Wait, it's not dexterity, it's con?
It's con.
Okay. I take
Guys, I need a pause for some sad news. Stephen Hawking passed away.
Yeah, I saw that in chat.
Well, I didn't see it in the chat, so I thought it was worth stopping for a second.
Same.
Did everyone make their save?
Nope.
All right, so the only one who made the save was Luxana.
You know, I deserve a little good from this day.
Yeah, Luxana, you're only taking half damage.
I take half damage as well.
So, from Constitution saves?
From necrotic damage.
Ah.
Boy.
Boy. Okay. So, you're going to take half of that as well. Elric, if you can give me that wisdom save on advantage.
Let's do this. All right, this should be the right numbers this time.
There you go. All right, so you snap out of it as Beauregard is licking your face.
Good boy. All right, I'm assuming that's my turn.
Yep. Luxana. I need a charisma save. Okay. Go ahead and make your move.
About how far was that tunnel that we came through? Or how long was the tunnel?
The tunnel is probably about 100 feet.
Okay. I am getting as far away from the party as possible, in the direction of the
Okay.
destroyed inn.
So as
Because-
close to the destroyed inn as possible.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna say you. Let's see, because how far is the distance? 500 feet.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, we're probably not even close.
Yeah, you're kind of like you're near like near like the start of the pathway you guys were walking on up in the upper district.
Okay, that's fine. I just wanted to get away from the party because I realized that I apparently am not in my right mind and I don't want to be a danger to them.
All right, Ichirai, same thing. Give me that charisma saves. You are made to go after Cassius.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. So he's not near me, so that's fine.
You're what, 60 feet back?
Yes.
What's your speed? You can go after him, right?
I can go after him. I can only go 50.
Okay. You don't have the monk dash to be able to get to him?
I just double move.
Don't you have a bonus action that gets you there to be able to make an attack?
You gotta use a point of key.
How bad do I want to get to him?
You feel like you need to punch him in the face.
I mean, that's just a daily feeling for him, though.
Pretty much. I mean,
It's just like all of the feelings that you've had towards this group.
You're making it really hard to distinguish what you're actually trying to get me to do and what I want to do. Fine, I guess I'm burning a point of key to dash over to where Cassius is.
Okay.
It could be worse. He could just be you and take your character sheet and do shit.
Well, I luckily have a complicated character.
Yeah, that's why I'm having him do it, because it's like I don't just press a button to cast a spell. I have to use all these key points and everything. And
You still should be doing it yourself.
We'll miss. That will also miss.
All right, that's all I got.
all right, Nikrath.
Hey!
Oh, skip me.
No,
Oh, sorry,
it's
Cassius.
Oh.
I'm going to go ahead and move 60 more feet back. I am now, I think, 120 feet from the tentacle monster thing.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, I have a spell with a range of 150 feet.
But you can't see the tentacle monster because it's in another room.
I'm just going to fill that room with fire.
Oh.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
I'm not a fan of this.
Okay. So everybody in the room.
Not everybody,
Except for me.
In the room.
Everybody in the room, give me dex saves. Except for Nikrath, because he's immune to fire.
and except for, oh wait, no, Cassius, he broke his thingy. I mean, Albert broke his thingy.
All right.
Well, I broke what thingy?
So I need.
Your stupefy.
Oh yeah.
So I need everybody in that room, save for Nikrath, to give me a dex save.
I'm not in there, thank goodness.
Is my imp there?
Your imp is there.
I make it.
All right.
Oh, yeah, your imp does the thing for you.
So
Nice.
you take half. Do they take half damage from that, or is
No,
it?
wait.
Yeah, half
Beauregard's
damage.
immune. Beauregard's immune. My bad.
Yep. And then the tentacle creature in there. What does it save here? Oh, okay. So it doesn't make it because it has to beat the save. So it's going to
Nice.
take 49 fire. Necrath,
Yeah.
it's your turn.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know. Everyone's making rolls and shit. So I was like, what the hell's going on? Anyway, bonus action. Gonna cast Shield of Faith, and I can cast another spell as long as it's not in the same level. Right?
As long as it's not another bonus action.
Yes. Okay. So I'm gonna do. Where's it at? So I'm gonna try to use my movement within. Who's close to me?
The only one who is technically close to you is Elric.
Is Elric? Okay.
Yeah.
How about? Okay. I need.
The only one you can technically see is Elric and Beauregard.
Elric and Beauregard.
And the tentacle thingy.
And the tentacle monster.
Well, I'm gonna wait until everyone else comes back before I do that one. So I will. Okay. What does this one do again? Too many things. Too many things. Where you at? I'm just gonna cast. Oh no, that's bonus. Disregard that. Disregard that.
It's
I'm just gonna
disregarded.
Yep. I'm just gonna swing. Lord.
2 hits.
Woo!
And you are going to cleave it in 2 as the massive tentacles just falls to the ground.
Is it dead?
Yep.
Oh sweet. How many points do I
Nice.
get?
You hear from your sword, I live.
Yes. Cool. Wait, is it maxed out?
With what you killed, yes.
Oh, so it's at 50-50?
Yeah.
Cool. What does it do?
I'll send it to you in Discord.
Thank you, sir.
So it falls, and as it falls, both Ichirai and Luxana feel like a weight come off of their minds. It's like whatever was controlling you has stopped.
So we weren't charmed,
Nope.
but I feel a weight coming off of my mind.
Nope, it's a part of the corruption. It's a part of the curse. It's not the charm.
Okay. So my fate is corrupted, but that means I can be freely mind controlled. Okay, I see how that works. I'm not gonna argue.
They alter your fate. Your fate was to hit Cassius.
Yeah, it's not like I told you to do anything that you didn't want to do.
I didn't want to hit Cassius.
Come on,
It
you
was
know
your
you
fate
did.
to do so.
Not with disintegrate. Maybe like a little love tap or just, to punch him in the jaw.
He survived, right?
But did he die though?
In any
You-
case,
A
I'm
part of
going to
my
look
heart
around for
died.
my gear.
You can eat a big old bag of donkey dicks. That's all I gotta say to you right now, because that was fucked up. I
Well,
did not appreciate
Your
it.
guys' fate is still corrupted, so you still have the disadvantage to charisma checks and saves. So
Yes,
And I
my
can't
fate is
dispel it.
corrupted. I'm playing this game with you as a DM.
And I can't dispel it until 2 more levels because I get dispel good and evil.
Can't Cassius do it with...
yeah, greater restoration could get rid of it.
Okay, then he can do it.
But yeah, Elric, you find your gear just tossed off into a corner.
Thank God. Alright, so just to check, the Ring of Protection +4 still not working.
It's still on your finger.
Oh, but it's still not working, though.
It's working opposite.
So instead of increasing my armor, it reduces it by 4.
Correct.
Well, good thing I had that +1 ring still, I think.
Wait, can he take it off?
Nope.
Oh,
It's cursed.
Well, of course it's cursed. It's a -4.
You can take the finger off.
I can dispel that actually.
you can dispel a curse.
It's
I believe.
cursed.
Go ahead. Maybe it'll go back to the way it was.
All right, give me a sec here. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? I just gotta find it through this. There it is. I will cast Remove curse.
The object is cursed. Item is cursed. If the object
Oh yeah,
is a
it'll
cursed
just-
magic item, its curse remains, but the
Oh.
spell breaks the owner's attunement to the object, so it could be removed or discarded.
All right, so the ring falls off my finger.
Yeah, you could like he casts that, and you're able to remove it from your finger, and you feel yourself become a little more secure.
Right.
And-
I'm gonna still pick up the ring and put it back into my pouch.
Okay.
Someone is gonna deserve a lot of payback, and it's gonna involve that ring. And meanwhile, I'll put on my good old ring of protection +1 that I still have.
What a waste of gold, man.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. Gold will come back.
Sure allowed me to follow you.
So
I
so,
don't think it made a difference.
So Rojan, this Tangela thing, whatever the fuck it was,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take one of its like tentacles and whatnot and like stick it in a jar.
All right. Give me a survival check.
I got some tongs if you need them.
Oops, sorry, wrong one. Sorry. Survival.
All right. Now give me a Constitution saving throw.
Is this for a poison effect?
It is not poison.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Con save.
Yep.
You can do it.
Fuck you! I rolled a 14. I see the die. Can I use that?
I'll take. Yeah, you rolled a 14.
It's like it's on the board as a 14.
Okay, so when you pick it up, like you feel like your hand get a little bit singed as you put it into the jar, and you can see like this black mark now like diagonally across your hand.
Does it come off?
No, it's kind of like it tattooed your hand.
Oh shit.
Okay. Does it feel hurt or any pain or anything like that?
No, but give me a description of an animal. Choose an animal.
Monkey.
All right. So you think of a monkey, and you see this this mark on your hand begin to swirl, and it begins to travel down your forearm, and then like midway through, it like spreads across your forearm into like the shape of a monkey.
The fuck? All right, that's getting checked out.
So like his arm is like a monkey.
No, like he now has a monkey tattoo on his like on the lower part of his forearm.
Oh, that's cool. Nice. You're getting some tattoos, man. That's easy.
Okay, definitely having that checked out. I don't know what that is. That's a little worrying.
But yeah, so some of you are standing in this laboratory. Others are standing about 60 and 120 feet back. And Luxana is standing outside in the street.
Yep. And she's heading for like the border of town.
When you turn around, you feel two hands clasped on your shoulders as you run pretty much into Avara.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Was I close enough to hear her talking to the other person?
You were not.
I was not.
The
Okay.
only one who was Cassius.
Okay.
She's like, calm down. You've been through a lot today.
Brain things happen. I just tried to kill Cassius, and I need to stay away from him.
She puts a finger on your lips. It's like, you don't need to worry about that. My brother and your friends took care of what was controlling you. Running away is not going to solve anything.
But he might be mad.
It's Cassius. He's always grumpy. He doesn't know it was you who shot him.
Okay.
Just let's go get some hot chocolate.
Okay.
Making me sad over here. Holy shit.
Like a master manipulator over here.
Yeah, she is.
She is.
Can I tell that like I'm still like cursed or whatever, or do I think that it's like all gone after that weight is lifted?
You feel a little off. Like normally in yourself you feel like sort of like you have like this lucky spring to yourself. But it just feels like something about you is still off.
Okay. After
it's almost like a dirty feeling.
Okay. Yeah, after the events of the day, I imagine that I wouldn't think that would be like anything different. Just kind of like the grunge from the day and all the events and just got me down. I just need a pick me up.
Mm-hmm.
Or a shower.
Or a shower. Or cocoa in
you
a
can
shower.
You can give me an Arcana check.
I am not good at those, but I can try.
You definitely know you are cursed. That you have some sort of curse on you.
Well, then I imagine I would probably ask Avar for help because I know I'm cursed, and I think that's the reason why I was trying to kill Cassius.
You're cursed? Oh. Well, doesn't my brother have a way to remove that?
Luxana has seen me use it before.
Yes. You've used it on me before because of the zombie rot or whatever it was.
Yep.
Yeah, he does, but I still think he might be mad.
Okay, well, how about I keep an eye on you until he joins us and we can explain to him that it wasn't your fault.
Okay. But how do you know all this stuff?
I know many things. I see many more. It is my job to know what goes on with my brother. Let's just say that my eyes are always upon him.
That's not creepy at all.
Even when he's in the shower?
Even when he's in the shower.
That's
Wow.
weird.
Hey, they're lizard. Their dongs aren't just like hanging out there.
She's got total brocon.
Well, I could have went. Well, even when he's pooping, because that's gross.
Ew. Ew.
And we're done
Yep,
here.
and we end with her asking about her space dad showering and pooping.
Yep.
All right, guys, that is going to do it for us here tonight.
Are you sure you're not still drunk?
for this week?
I am always drunk. I'm probably going to just spike my cocoa from here on out with Kahlua or something, and I am going to be in a consistent state of inebriation for the remainder of this campaign.
So she's going to spend a lot of time with Elric.
Yep.
Uncle Elric has a drinking buddy.
So
Yep.
Rojan, if Cassius doesn't see that I'm cursed, I know something weird. Like I'm like, oh, that's kind of weird. Like, you know, the weird. So I know that's not normal.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, so I'm gonna go get myself checked out if Cassius can't see or figure out what's wrong with me.
Okay.
So I'm gonna like basically just go to like the local temple and be like, you know, hey, I killed something that had these, and I got this weird mark, and these weird bug things stabbed me with like a pincer, and I feel kind of weird. I need a checkup.
All right. Well, we will get to that next week. So that's going to do it for us for this week for this game. We will be back tomorrow with a little bit more of the crafting of the Pirates Code and character creation for Keelhauled. We had last week's stream was absolutely amazing. Thank you for everyone who tuned in
good.
for the world building. I'm getting really excited to like be able to finally jump in and play that game.
And I made the first suggestion of mermaids, and I'll have you know it was the best suggestion.
Always need mermaids.
Mermaids, treasure.
And then on Sunday, actually Saturday, the 17th, there will be a charity game. What time is that starting at? You guys
That is going to be noon PST to 8 p.m. PST.
And it's called Critical Chefs.
It's going to be, from what Impus told me, it's going to be super silly and super fun and lighthearted. And it's to raise money for St. Jude. So be sure, if you have the time, to be there. And it is also St. Patrick's Day. So grab a brew and donate for the kids.
Yup.
And there's going to be a specialty dungeon, apparently, to make sure a joke goes off.
Yep. He crafted a dungeon specifically to make sure that he could pull off this one joke. So I'm kind of curious as to what that joke is.
So am I. He is completely invested.
The punchline better be amazing. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
Rocks fall, everyone dies.
Guys,
He's totally hyped up.
I guarantee you, it's just going to be a "your mama's so fat" joke.
And then he just drops like a 1,000-pound woman on somebody as like another punchline.
The dungeon is called Your Mom.
The dungeon gets crushed by your mom.
So Impious is becoming the Riddler. And then on Sunday, we will be back for more Tomb of Annihilation with the sad and broken party that we are slowly becoming. Everyone is losing their mind. And we will catch you guys next week at Tuesday, starting at 6:30, back here for more Gibbering Mouthers. We are slowly but surely counting down the final episodes of Season 1, and then we will be jumping into character and world creation for Season 2. So look for Season 2 probably around like the later parts of April. If, these guys don't die anytime soon or do something to doom the world beforehand.
Can't save the world unless you break a few eggs.
Yeah.
Yep. Or,
I think we've gotten past the point of breaking a few eggs.
But a few realms.
Whatever. Eggs, realms, souls. All the same stuff.
Yeah. But we are going to go on a raid here, as we like to do. And we are going to go raid Spooner Sloth tonight. He is doing Surviving Mars again.
He's gotten really into that game.
Yeah. So if you guys want to join us, go up there and click that join button. Let's go show Spooner some love, and we will catch you guys tomorrow for more Keelhauled, Saturday for Critical Chefs, and Sunday for more Blood Moon Adventures with Tomb of Annihilation. But for now, have a good one, guys. We will catch you later.